Yeah, a little long. Great first volley, by the way. All right, break point here. Really need a first serve. Oh, was that an angle volley? Angle volley on break point. Is that a good shot selection? No, if I was charting that match, I'd put BC on that, brain cramp, right there. You know, certainly on a big point, when you're down in score, you want to play the percentage shot, so you have that high volley, go right down the middle. Okay, we're going to do a couple drills here with the guys that I used to do in the Davis Cup, with the Davis Cup team, just to get them moving together here. So we're going to have Jeff and Louie at the net and the young guns at the baseline. Going to play a little 2 up, 2 back. And this is really a good drill just to get the guys moving together as a team. And you know, when you volley against 2 back, and there's a lot of great ground strokers out on the tour these days. When you volley against 2 back, you know, especially from the inside of the court, you know, on these 2 volleys here, you know, you get the ball on the inside, you know, go deep down the middle. Deep down the middle. And then sometimes when they play on the outside, that's when you play with the angles more. You know, you see some guys, you know, they get a ball in the middle, they try to carve an angle from the middle of the court. You know, it's better sticking that volley deep. So let's see these guys work as a team here. And the first shot's got to be a ground stroke. It can't be a lob. And then anything goes. 1-0. 1-all. Okay. Are you sorry, Jeff? I didn't think so. Okay. No apologetic wave there. Nice angle there. Pair of 2s, right? Nice angle. See, by volleying to the outside, you give them an angle, though, right, guys? All right. 3-2, the young guns. We'll play to 7. Whose ball is that? Louie? Yeah. Person cross court from the ball always covers the middle. Jeff? There you go. Are you sorry? Yeah, see, he's sorry. 5-2, young guns. 5-3, coming back. Here we go. Whose ball is that, Jeff? Person cross court from the ball covers the middle, right? That's 2 down. I thought you guys played doubles together. No? You retired? 6-3, match point. Oh, pressure. All right, stand it out. Let's try the young guns at the net here. Okay? Switch around. Now, when you're volleying, you got to decide which volleys. Anytime the ball's coming to you, obviously the ball's getting hit pretty fast by these guys. And sometimes you're on offense and sometimes you're on defense. And when you're defending the net, you can't miss volleys. You know, the Bryan twins are a great example of that. They defend the net really well. They also attack it well. But you know, you've got to decide as soon as the ball is hit, is this more of a defensive volley or is this one more I can be aggressive with? So anytime you're playing more of a defensive volley, you just got to hit the ball back nice and deep, and preferably a little more down the middle. And when you play, you know, the angles, you give the ground strokers a lot more angles. And then when you get a volley that looks a little nicer, then you can do a little more with it. All right, we'll play to 7 here. There you go, high you die. 1-0, the young guns. Nice. That's quickness. Can't teach that. That's good hands, too. 2-0, young guns. 3-0. 3-1. Okay, 3-2, that's a good lob. 3-2. Very ambitious. What's the score? 4-2? 4-2. Was that good? That was good. Did we stop playing there, or was that just my imagination? Oh, was volley out? Was it good? Who's on first? What's the score? 4-3? 4-3. Nice. See that nice percentage shot right down the middle. Can't lob the first ball. Remember, we had one rule. Jeff was always a rule breaker, though. You know, that was in the juniors. He was always breaking rules. Out. 6-4. One more point. Match point right here. Out. Okay. 2 matches to none, the young guns. Okay. Now, this is a good drill for a little reflex action here. We're going to take away the alleys, and all 4 of us are going to start up on the service line. Now, when the action gets a little quicker and hotter, when all 4 players are at the net, you know, you shorten up your racket work. I think one of the mistakes I see when people are playing doubles is when the ball comes fast or you know, they start to panic and they kind of wave their racket around. They do more with the racket than they really need to. So when the ball's coming faster, you really need to just kind of shorten up. And the best way to defend yourself is with a backhand volley. So if the ball's coming inside your body here and you don't, you know, ideally you'd have time to kind of, just feed an easy one to me, Jeff. You'd have time to get around and punch the volley. But if it's coming faster, you know, I'm just going to, right at my body here, I'm going to try to defend myself with a backhand volley right at me. You know, and then less racket work. And also, I think too many people hold the racket too tight when they're at the net. I think what you really need to do is hold your grip really loose. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would hold my racket in doubles at about a 3. Really loose grip, because a loose grip means a kind of a more relaxed arm and a quicker arm, so you can help find the ball a little bit better. And also, and then it gives you the ability to kind of squeeze up. You know, the way I like to volley is the bottom 3 fingers are my firm fingers, and my pointer finger and my thumb are more for control. So I like to keep it very relaxed arm, and then right before I hit, I always want to squeeze up those bottom 3 fingers so you're nice and firm at contact. Because really on any tennis stroke, the only time you need a firm grip is at contact. You know, in the preparation phase and in the follow-through phase, you can have a really relaxed hand. The only time you really need that firmness is right at that contact point, so you need to squeeze up at the contact point. But at all other times, you need to be relaxed. And also, you know, I think the best example of this is Federer. You really need, when you're playing tennis, singles, doubles, it doesn't matter, you really need to divide your body in 2 parts. You know, from the waist down, you want some healthy tension. So that's where you get your nice little split step and your legs are, you know, you're ready to move so you can make that good first step on the ball. But from your waist up, your chest, your arms, your shoulders, everything's really relaxed and loose because that's the hitting part. That's the timing part of everything. So you need to be nice and relaxed and loose in that upper body, but in that lower body, you need some nice, healthy tension so you can move a little bit, okay? So this is just a good drill to work on the doubles skills and the racket skills a little bit. And all 4 of you have to start at the service line, and we'll play up to 7. No alleys. And you can't back up either. Okay, here we go. 1-0, the oldies. One apiece. Okay, just for the purposes of the drill, we can't lob, okay? Everything's just got, what's the score, 2-all? Okay, 3-2. 4-2, Young Guns. 5-2, Young Guns. Nobody home in the middle, 5-3. 6-3. Forehand volley, 7-3, switch around. Yeah. And in this drill, a lot of times you won't be able to get your feet exactly where you want to get your feet. So it's very important to get the racket on the ball right away. You know, as soon as your opponents hit the ball, if you can kind of get those strings lined up behind the ball, you know, rather than, say, if the ball is like at this level, I don't want to get my racket like 2 feet above it and then kind of carve down to it. I really want to get the racket lined up right behind the ball right away. So you'll see guys volleying and say the ball is at this level, and they'll get the racket up here, and they wonder why they can't hit a firm volley because the racket is going down instead of getting behind it more and going out to the target. So you always want to get behind that volley and go through it a little bit more. All right, starting this service line, no lobs. You die. Nice, nice, good finish. Then we backpedal all the time to the service line. That's it. 3-on-2. Two not. You guys are still alive. Okay, 3-all. Good. Notice the little squeaks. We like that. Okay. What's the score? Who knows? We'll call it 4-all. And typically, who's winning the points? The guys moving forward or the guys on their heels? Typically, it's the guys moving forward, and that's one thing you always want to feel when you're in a little bit of exchange, if you can hit a low volley and then get a little more territory. So if you're playing like this and there's 4 guys and say I hit a nice little shot over to Brock's low backhand volley, as soon as I hit that shot, I'm going to be gaining a couple feet. You always, when you hit a good shot, you want to gain a little territory. Then hopefully if he pops that thing up, you know, then I can find that gap in between the 2 guys. And obviously, conversely, if I try to hit a nice little offensive shot and I hit it up high, you know, then I'm just going to stay there and try to defend myself a little bit. All right, what's the score? 4-all? Something like that, huh? Yeah, high you die, baby. 5-4 the old guys. That's it. That's the way to move. See, I like to see the big fella getting more aggressive there. Yeah, he's got a nice smile, but I like to see the aggression there. Pair of 5s. That's it. 6-5 for the Young Guns. And 7-5. Okay. Now let's play a little 1 up, 1 back. Where we're playing a little 1-on-1 doubles, little Ed Krause shout out here. So let's play a game where Louis is serving to the deuce court against Jonathan, and Jeff is serving to the ad court against Brock, and we'll just play out a singles, play out a game where Louis is serving the deuce points and Jeff is serving to the ad court here. This is, you know, a great way. I think, you know, whether the kids are 10, 12, or, you know, 37, I think this is a great way of developing your moving forward skills. And the nice thing about this whole 1-on-1 doubles is you've got the safety moving forward of only covering half the court. In singles, it's a pretty big court, so you have to cover the whole thing. And in doubles, especially, I know that Jonathan's coming cross-court here, and I've got to cover this half. So it gets you to develop your moving forward skills, in the relative confines of half the court, which I think is a very good thing. So, one thing about the serve and volley first is that, number one, you always want to stay up. They call it serve and volley, not volley and serve. So always commit to the serve. I think a lot of people, when they think of coming in, they get so excited about running to the net, they forget to serve. And I always like to remember to watch the ball with my third eye when I'm serving, and my third eye is right underneath my chin here. So what I'm going to do is I'm really going to extend up to that contact point and keep that chin up, watching the ball with my third eye, and I'm going to let the follow-through bring me down into the court. So you really got to commit to that serve. And then, follow the line of the ball in. And Stan Smith, who was a great serve and volleyer, told me about really being explosive in those first 3 steps. And that's probably, realistically, all you're going to get before you have to split. So if I'm serving against Jonathan here, and I serve down the tee, I'm going to really extend up for that serve, and I'm really going to explode in the direction that I serve for 3 steps. Right before he hits, I square up, and I like to get my hands in front of me. I always like to get my hands in front. You see a lot of people running to the net, and they split, and they're like, it's almost like they're leading with their chest, You got to get those hands out in front so you can control your racket, and then when he hits that shot this way, then you get those strings lined up on that ball right away. So when he's hitting it nice and fast there, okay. Did it go through the net? I thought so too, thanks. All right, so let's play a game here. We're going to do a little one-on-one doubles, and got to serve and volley first and second serves. Okay, love 15. Pretty good stretch volley by the old boy, though. All right, 15 all. Okay, 30-15. All. Secundo. Okay. 40-15. Oh. He likes that inside-out backhand, huh? Yes. I think serve to his forehand next time, see what he does with that. 40-30. Nice, game. Game for the old guys. Let's hear it for the old guys. Young guys serve. Young guys serve. Let's switch opponents. Jeff, you play with Jonathan. And Louis, you play with Brock. Okay. See if they can get it back. Yeah, take a couple, yeah. Do you change hands, Louis? No? Did you learn that from Monica Sellis, or did she learn that from you?
I learned from Bahamian.
Yeah? Okay. Too lazy to switch hands down there in the Bahamas?
Rip it.
Okay. The Gullik grip. Red stripe. All right, you ready? All right, here we go. All right. $15 love. a pretty good snap on that, sir. Come on, no roses, guys. Make the returns here. Good serving there. That's big serving.
Player of the year.
He's 6'4", Louis. Don't lob the guy 6'4". Chip it and come in. That game? All right, let's play one more game. One apiece, so you can break. Very ambitious. There you go. Well, 15. Now, if I was advising Brock a little bit, I'd tell him to get his left foot closer to the net and stand out wider. Make him serve to your forehand more. All right, Louis got a point. What's that, 15-30? Or 35? 35. There you go. Give him some different looks. Okay. Gonna get up on that short one a little bit quicker. Good serving. Is that game? All right, one more game. Last game here. 2-1 for the old guys. A lot of first serves there. First serve, first volley. That's kind of the cornerstone of playing some good doubles, is getting that first serve in and sticking that first volley deep. There you go. It's altitude here in the desert. That's good first volley. Is that out? 30 left. Oh, good rip though. I like the aggressive thoughts. 30. What's that? 40 left.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he stood out like he was going to hit the big kicker. He goes down the tee. That's pretty smart for a 20-year-old to do stuff like that. Aha. He got bored waiting for that lob to come out. Try to keep your interest. Remember, count to 5 when he hits up. That game? Okay. One other drill we're going to do.